pacing colts. Currently in North Sydney, sunny skies, beautiful afternoon for racing live from North Sydney, Nova Scotia, 29 degrees, and we're under a fast track to kick off our first of 9 this afternoon. Those track conditions, rated by members of the Atlantic Province's Harness Racing Commission. The presiding judge this afternoon is Mr. Danny McKinnon. The associate judges are Mr. Danny Dowie and Mr. Sean Tobin. On the starting gate and patrol judge this afternoon is Mr. Joe Garrett. Ladies and gentlemen, here the afternoon's program and equipment changes. First race today, we have a scratch of the 1 entry My Mickey Lucy sick. The entry will not go. Race 1, scratch the 1. My Mickey Lucy sick this afternoon. Also in the first today, 8 Elm Grove Intrepid adds an ear hood and a figure 8 nozzle. Next changes in race number 2 in the second today, 4 entry Rock Who's There, adding go straights. Third race today is the Joe Collins Memorial Pace 2 Classic Smiley, adds a hood with cups. Fourth race, 8 entry Sunny Beach, removing go straights. In the fifth, 5 Private Paradise adds a Murphy blind on the outside. In the sixth, 1 Putnam's Power adds brace bandages up front. Seventh race, Nova Scotia Stake 2 Well Pacing Colts 2 Halmack Napoleon goes from closed to open and adds a hood with cups. Eighth race, 3 Eastview Dexter. Miles Heffernan drives today. Miles Heffernan on 3 Eastview Dexter in the 8th. And the afternoon's 9th and final will go as programmed. Those are today's program and equipment changes. At 12:35, we're 25 minutes away from the opener. First of 9 here on Saturday afternoon kicks off the early daily double and features Tractor Quinella Superfecta along with Win Play Show Wagering. The entries will be on the track for post-parade for the first in about 17 minutes. And a reminder, this afternoon, simulcast wagering available from the Meadowlands. It's Hambletonian Day, and the first race live from the Meadowlands kicks off also at 1 o'clock this afternoon. Injuries making their way to the track for post parade for the afternoon's opener. The 1 My Mickey Lucy is scratched. 2 BH Bella. For owner Charles Penny, trained by Jake Jacobs, Kerry Romeo will do the driving. 3 Post Haste is owned by Angelo Camilli, trained and driven by Idolo Camilli. 4 Private Practice is co-owned by Jerry Snow and Henry Pasquata, Jerry Snow training and driving. 5 Anchorway, Greg Sperling drives this afternoon for owner and trainer Travis Campbell. 6 It's Sammy from Miami, co-owned by Sonny Rankin and Bill Andrews. Sonny Rankin trains. Ryan Campbell today will drive. 7 Whiskey's Fine is owned and trained by Danny Morrison with Gerard Kennedy. 8 Elm Grove Intrepid rounds out the field for owner Charles Penny. Trainer driver is Jake Jacobs. That's the field for the afternoon's first. It kicks off the early daily double and features Triactor Quinella Superfecta along with Win Place Show Wagering. Post time for the first is at 1 o'clock in 5 minutes. And a reminder that the simulcast action this afternoon available from the Meadowlands here on track. Also, their first race from the Meadowlands goes today at 1 o'clock. Four minutes to post time to the afternoon's opener. First of 9 here on Saturday at Northside Downs. We welcome you to track announcer Shane Ryan. Whether you're on track or online today, set up for a beautiful afternoon weather-wise and a fast track. Featuring today the Nova Scotia Stake 2-year-old Colts. They'll go later on in the program. Purse of $9,200. We kick it off today with non-winners of 1 and 2 in the opener. We've landed on the 5. Anchorway as our top selection, currently $470. Second choice on the tote board. Greg Sparling back in the bike this week for owner-trainer Travis Campbell. The 10-year-old stallion has 1 win this season from 11 starts. Off a 5th place finish last week, saddled with the outside post. With the scratch of the 1, My Mickey Lucy, Anchorway gets the lead from post 4 here today. And if Greg Sparling can be aggressive with him off the gate, we'd expect him to get well situated early and hopefully pick up a victory here to kick off the card for us this afternoon. 7 Whiskey's Fine for second. Moved in from Bangor, had 1 start here on the 27th last week. Unfortunately made a break leaving, and so never really got a chance to get into it. The chart lines show that he fits in well here in this group, so if he can stay flat and stay pacing here today, certainly could be one to step up and find his way to the winner's circle. Whiskey's Fine, currently at 5:30 on the tote board. 4 Private Practice is off a 6th place finish last week for Jerry Snow. Needs to get into the mix a little bit earlier. Post position draws have been terrible in his last 4 starts, and he's been shuffled way back. We'll see if Private Practice can get spotted up close earlier here today. Had a solid season here last year at the Downs, 4 wins along with 4 seconds and 4 thirds. So has hit the board here in the past. The 11-year-old Cam Luck Gelding will use him to run out the Triactor. Super effective players will go to the 3 Post Haste, who comes in off an improving chart line back on July 13th on a good track. Was charted in 2.9 and 3 with a break, then came back and qualified on the 20th in 2.6. And last week finished 7th, but you'll see was charted his own mile in 2.03 and 3, and so anything close to that should make him a contender in here to run out the superfecta. 5, 7, 4, 3 are my top 4 selections. Good luck with yours. It's final call for wagering here on race number 1. Notice to all drivers participating this afternoon, a copy of the new urging rules. Will be available posted in the paddock area if you did not make the meeting or have not had an opportunity to view those new urging rules. Please make sure you do so before driving this afternoon. They will be posted in the paddock area. Final call for wagering here on race number 1. Starter calls the horses. It's post time for race number 1. First of 9 here on Saturday afternoon, Northside. We're scratched down to a field of 7 in the opener. It's B.H. Bella and Carrie Romeo, post Hasty Locomilly. Private practice, Jerry Snow. Anchorway, Greg Sperling. It's Sammy from Miami. Ryan Campbell. Whiskey's Fine, Gerard Kennedy, Elm Grove Intrepid for Jake Jacobs. First race, top of the stretch. Here they come. And there they go, off and pacing. Post Haste, Private Practice, and Ankaway all weaving out there into the turn. There'll be 3 wide heading to the opening 8th. Post Haste at the inside. Ankaway powering up here and looking to take it away for Sparling as they go to that opening 8th. Post Haste now away 2nd. Private Practice is going to be able to drop in 3rd. Away 4th from the rail came B.H. Bella. 5th of the quarter, Elm Grove Intrepid. Whiskey's Fine got away 6th. And It's Seeley from Miami can see them off and back there in 7th. So Sparling hustled Ankaway to the front, 29 and 3 opened it up. Post Haste left well and got rewarded with a 2-hole ride. Private Practice tucked away 3rd. Whiskey's Fine underway now, first up for Kennedy there from 4th. B.H. Bella staying in 5th. Elm Grove Intrepid will be 2nd over to the half there from 6th. And It's Seeley from Miami looks to move out, but trailing back there 7th. Ankaway, the leader, by a length and a half here down at the half. Now the challenger, Whiskey's Fine, and they're over that half in a minute. And a 1/5. It's Ankaway, the leader, going to 5/8. Whiskey's Fine now there 2nd. Post Haste at the inside 3rd. Elm Grove Intrepid wide 4th. Private Practice up the inside from 5th. Then 6th is It's Seeley from Miami, and B.H. Bella trails at the inside 7th. Ankaway still the leader. Whiskey's Fine was able to drop in there and braven up now 2nd down at 3/4. Post Haste there from 3rd, then Private Practice 3/4 and 1/30 and 3/5. Ankaway trying to go all the way here in the first. Whiskey's Fine now out of the pocket here and on to challenge. Private Practice up to come there from 3rd, and then Post Haste into the stretch. Whiskey's Fine, Ankaway, Private Practice, then Post Haste on the line. Whiskey's Fine in the first wins it for Kennedy. Private Practice drove in 2nd. Post Haste rallied for 3rd over Ankaway in 2:02 flat. There's Whiskey's Fine returning to the first race. The winner, Circle 3-year-old. Bay Garden by American Ideal from the Arts Place Dan Michelle's Dream. Owned and trained by Danny Morrison, Gardner Mines, Gerard Kendi in the bike for the win. Second here for Whiskey's Fine in 2019, second lifetime, and a new race win record as well. To open up on Saturday afternoon at Northside, Whiskey's Fine was fine in the first for Kennedy. He wins it in 2:02 flat. First race is now official. My Mickey Lucy was scratched. B.H. Bella was fifth. Post Haste finished third. Private Practice was second. Anchorway fourth. It's Sammy from Miami sixth. Whiskey's Fine, the race winner. Elm Grove Intrepid finished seventh. 29 and 3, 1 minute and 1/5, 1:30 and 3, and a mile of 2:02.47. Whiskey's Fine. Top down, your card should read scratch 5, 3, 2, 4, 6, 1, then 7 on the bottom. Whiskey's Fine paid $3.90, $2.10 and $2.20. Private Practice $3.40 and $3.30, and Post Haste $3.70 to show. Cornell in the first, 7-4, returned $6.90. The 7-4-3 Triactor paid $233.60. And there's a superfecta carryover of $43.81 to the afternoon second race, which is up next in 11 minutes. Starter calls the horses. It's post time for race number 1. First of 9 here on Saturday afternoon, Northside. We're scratched down to a field of 7 in the opener. It's B.H. Bella and Kerry Romeo, Post Hasty, Low Committee. Private Practice, Jerry Snow. Anchorway, Greg Sperling. It's Sammy from Miami, Ryan Campbell. Whiskey's Fine, Gerard Kennedy. Elm Grove Intrepid for Jake Jacobs. First race, top of the stretch. Here they come. And there they go, off and pacing. Post Haste, Private Practice, and Anchorway all weaving out there into the turn. There'll be 3 wide heading to the opening 8th. Post Haste at the inside. Anchorway powering up here and looking to take it away for Sperling as they go to that opening 8th. Post Haste now away second. Private Practice is going to be able to drop in third. Away fourth from the rail came B.H. Bella. Fifth of the quarter, Elm Grove Intrepid. Whiskey's Fine got away sixth. And it's seen from Miami can see them off and back there in 7th. So Sperling hustled Anchorway to the front, 29 and 3 opened it up. Post Haste left well and got rewarded with a 2-hole ride. Private Practice tucked away third. Whiskey's Fine underway now, first up for Kennedy there from 4th. B.H. Bella staying in 5th. Elm Grove Intrepid will be second over to the half there from 6th. And it's seen from Miami looks to move out, but trailing back there, 7th. Anchorway, the leader by a length and a half here down at the half. On now the challenger, Whiskey's Fine, and they're over that half in a minute. And a 1/5. It's Anchorway, the leader, going to 5/8. Whiskey's Fine now there, second. Post Haste at the inside, third. Elm Grove Intrepid wide, fourth. Private Practice up the inside from fifth. Then 6th is It's Sammy from Miami, and D.H. Bella trails at the inside, 7th. Anchorway still the leader. Whiskey's Fine was able to drop in there and braving up now, second, down at 3/4. Post Haste there from third, then Private Practice, 3/4 and 1:30. And 3/5. Anchorway trying to go all the way here in the first. Whiskey's Fine though now out of the pocket here and on to challenge. Private Practice up to one there from third, and then Post Haste into the stretch. Whiskey's Fine, Anchorway, Private Practice, then Post Haste on the line. Whiskey's Fine in the first wins it for Kennedy. Private Practice drove in second. Post Haste rallied for third over Anchorway in 2:02 flat. Broadway Bill on second race post parade is owned by James Hogan, trained by Charlie O'Coin. Mark Pazzarello will do the driving. Two Pictonian Speed is co-owned by Paul Barkhouse and Ashley Crane. Jake Jacobs trains and drives. Three Libby Beans is owned, trained, and driven by Adam Link. Rock, who's there for? Jason McNeil owns, trains, and will do the driving. Five Will's Destiny for owners Courtney and John Hocko. John Hocko trains. This afternoon it's John Willie Beaton in the bike. 6 Sweet Roscoe. Greg Sperling drives for owner-trainer Lauren Grant. 7, Beechwood Tiger rounds out the field. It's Miles Heffernan, owning and driving, trained by Miles Heffernan Jr. Afternoon second race features Triactor Exactor Supervecta along with Win Play Show Wagering. The post time for the second at 1:22 in just 3 minutes. Just a couple of minutes to post time to the afternoon's second race. It's a field of 7 here to contest the second today. And we're going to go back to a winner from last week to see if we can double up here and get a price in the, along with that, by going with the one entry Broadway Bill. 4-1 on the morning line, currently 1860 on the tote board. Mark Pazzarello teaming up with James Hogan and Charlie O'Coin, the 14-year-old by Blissful Hall, got the job done last week. Has to move up in class here today from the non-winners of 240 to non-winners of 501. With the rail, though, we're going to look for a similar trip here for Broadway Bill this afternoon. Might have to drop the time a bit, and we'll see if an improved performance could get Broadway Bill to the winner's circle. If we can pull that off, we certainly got a nice win price at 1860. 7 Beechwood as part of the stakes program as well. Beechwood Tiger knows his way around this track. He had many's the win here. 39 lifetime. He's looking for number 40 here today, and he's 7-2. He's off a fourth place third finish in Charlottetown last week, and prior to that was second, charted 59-3. Should be able to work out a nice trip here behind the one Broadway Bill. And the public is on board. Beechwood Tiger currently $4. He's the top selection here in today's second. For third, 2 Pictonian Speed has some improving lines. Dropped slightly in class here today. 6th last week, but charted 2-1-3. So anything like that today with an inside post could be set up for a bit of an upset to Pictonian Speed. We like him to run with the Triactor. Superfecta players, 5 Lil's Destiny right now is $40.90 on the tote board. You might want to take a second look. 5-2 on the morning line. The 12-year-old veteran gelding by the Ponderosa. 4th last week and 5th the week before, but again, the times are improving. Dropping in class today. And again, 4th last week charted 2 minutes 4/5. Would be a nice play at 21.90. 1725. My top 4 selections. Good luck with yours. Final call for wagering here on race number 2. Starter calls the horses. It's post time for race number 2. Second race, the afternoon field of 7 on gate. Broadway Bill, Mark Pazzarello, Victonian Speed, Jake Jacobs, Libby Beans, Adam Link, Rock, Who's There, Jason McNeil, Will's Destiny, John Willie Beaton, Sweet Roscoe, Greg Sperling, Beechwood Tiger, Miles Heffernan. Second race through the stretch. Here they come. And there they go, off and pacing. Will's Destiny firing out for Beaton there into the turn. Broadway Bill's away second, crossing over third. Goes a Sweet Roscoe. Beechwood Tiger looks at it from fourth. And then fifth around the turn to Libby Beans. Sixth away as they go to the quarter is Pictonian Speed. And the early trailer back there seventh is a Rock. Who's There? Will's Destiny, long shot no more. Went off as the post time favorite. And John Willie Beaton's all business up front here today. Put him on top at the quarter and 29. Fourth, Libby Beans at the inside goes fifth, then Pictonian Speed, and trailing to the half goes a Rock. Who's There? Will's Destiny, the leader. Beechwood Tiger, the challenger now. Broadway Bill's going to angle out off the cones and pick up some cover there third. At the inside fourth, around the half goes Sweet Roscoe. That half's up in 1 minute. And 2/5, Will's Destiny, the leader. Beechwood Tiger just a neck away there second. Broadway Bill took a gamble and rolled off the pylons. He's there third at 3/4. Sweet Roscoe shoots the gap fourth. Libby Beans into the mix from fifth. Then sixth, Pictonian Speed. And trailing but not out of it, Rock. Who's There? Beechwood Tiger. Six a neck out in front at 3/4 and 1:30. And four, Will's Destiny now second. Broadway Bill fanning out 3 wide there from third. Then Libby Beans, Beechwood Tiger into the stretch, and Heffernan lead it. Broadway Bill, the challenger. 13-year-old at the inside, 14-year-old at the outside. Deep in the stretch, Broadway Bill, Beechwood Tiger. Oh, it's tight on the line. We're going to have a picture here. Maybe Broadway Bill in a great stretch drive with Beechwood Tiger. Win photo in the second. 2:11.2. In the win photo, it's one, Broadway Bill. Broadway Bills back in the second race, a winner's circle. The 14-year-old Bay Gelding by Blissful Halls from the Direct Scooter Dam. JN's Scooter for owner James Hogan, Scotchtown, Shirley O'Coin Trains. Mark Pazzarello in the bike. Broadway Bill's going to double up here at the Downs in back-to-back weeks. Now has 2 wins in his final season at the races. 36 lifetime victories. The 14-year-old got the 13-year-old and the 12-year-old in the stretch and prevailed here in the second today. Broadway Bill and Pazzarello 201 and 2. Second race, now official Broadway Bill, the race winner. Pictonian Speed was fourth. Libby Beans third. Rock, who's there, was fifth. Laurel's Destiny sixth. Sweet Roscoe seventh. Beechwood Tiger finished second. 29 and 2, 1 minute 2 fifths, 1:30 and 4, and a mile of 2:01 and 2 for one Broadway Bill. From the top down, it's 1, 4, 3, 5, 6, 7, then 2 on the bottom. Broadway Bill paid $9, $2.10 and $2.10. Beechwood Tiger $3.60 and $3. And Libby Beans $3 to show. 1-7 exactor in today's second, $19.60. The daily double, it paid $21.80. The 173 triactor was $153.30, and the $1 superfecta 1732 is in at $270.65. Third race is up next. It's the Joe Collins Memorial Pace in 11 minutes. Second race, the afternoon field of 7 on gate. Broadway Bill, Mark Pazzarello, Victorian Speed, Jake Jacobs, Libby Beans, Adam Link, Rock, Who's There, Jason McNeil, Will's Destiny, John Willie Beaton, Sweet Roscoe, Greg Sperling, Beechwood Tiger, Miles Heffernan. Second race through the stretch. Here they come. And there they go, off and pacing. Will's Destiny firing out for Beaton there into the turn. Broadway Bill's away second, crossing over third. Goes a Sweet Roscoe. Beechwood Tiger looks at it from fourth. And then fifth around the turn to Libby Beans. Sixth away as they go to the quarter is Pictonian Speed. And your trailer back there seventh is a Rock. Who's There? Will's Destiny, long shot no more. Went off as the post time favorite. And John Willie Beaton's all business up front here in the second today. Put him on top at the quarter in 29 and 2/5. The veteran Broadway Bills tucked away for a perfect pocket ride at Northside here in the second. Well back there, third, Sweet Roscoe. Beechwood Tiger now. Angled out first up for Heffernan there, fourth. Libby Beans at the inside goes fifth. Then Pictonian Speed. And trailing to the half goes a Rock. Who's There? Will's Destiny, the leader. Beechwood Tiger, the challenger now. Broadway Bill's going to angle out off the cones and pick up some cover there, third. At the inside, fourth, around the half goes Sweet Roscoe. That half's up in 1 minute. And 2/5, Will's Destiny, the leader. Beechwood Tiger just a neck away there, second. Broadway Bill took a gamble and rolled off the pylons. He's there third at 3/4. Sweet Roscoe shoots the gap fourth. Libby Beans into the mix from fifth. Then sixth, Pictonian Speed. And trailing but not out of it, Rock. Who's There? Beechwood Tiger. Six a neck out in front at 3/4 and 1:30. And four, Will's Destiny now second. Broadway Bill fanning out 3 wide there from third. Then Libby Beans, Beechwood Tiger into the stretch, and Heffernan lead it. Broadway Bill the challenger. 13-year-old at the inside, 14-year-old at the outside. Deep in the stretch, Broadway Bill, Beechwood Tiger. Oh, it's tight on the line. We're going to have a picture here. Maybe Broadway Bill in a great stretch drive with Beechwood Tiger. Win photo in the second. 2-1-2. Win photo from today's second race available on the monitors. Just a reminder, once again, simulcast wagering available on track today for races at the Meadowlands. They start at 1 o'clock this afternoon. And the Hambletonian eliminations, they are set to go in today's 8th and 9th from the Meadowlands this afternoon. Those eliminations in the 8th and the 9th, but a fantastic program. Just looking it over here, afternoon 7th race today, Open Pacers featuring the likes of Lather Up, Mick Wicked. This is the Plan. They'll go in the 7th. The Shady Daisy 3-year-old fillies goes for $100,000 in the 6th race this afternoon. Peter Houghton final for 2-year-old Trotting Colts. Purse of $324,000. That goes in the 5th race. And the James Doherty Memorial for 2-year-old fillies goes in the 4th. That should be coming up as well soon. So just a fantastic card. We're on track today. Check it out live here at Northside. Simulcast wager from the Meadowlands throughout today's card this afternoon. I'd like to send out congratulations to the Latchford stable, victorious in the Ontario Sire Stakes last night with Century Pharaoh. Big Trip wins it 49-4 for Sylvian Filion trainer Doc Moore. And Bronx Sealster finishes second for the Capers 3 stable trainer Wayne McGean and driver Joey Jameson. Fantastic race last night, so congratulations to the connections. We were 1-2 from Northside up there in Ontario last night at Woodbine Mohawk. Entries on track for post parade for the afternoon's third. Joe Collins Memorial Accelerator 1. Greg Sperling drives for owner-trainer Robert Blanchard. 2 Classic Smiley is co-owned by Betty Lou O'Coin and James Hogan. Julian Friesen trains with Mark Pazzarello. Brother John 3 For Randy and Bradley Ghetto, Susan McSween and Wayne Hardy. Lee Collins trains with Randy Ghetto driving. For Dusty Lane Royal, Ryan Campbell this afternoon in the bike for owner-trainer Leonard McClellan. 5 Southwind Ricardo for Joel and Harold LeBlanc, Willie Seymour and Bernie Gillis. Harold LeBlanc trains with Harold LeBlanc Jr. 6 Pictonian Fancy Pass, Jerry Snow drives for owner and trainer Steve Lewis. 7 Fex Education is owned and trained by Heather Hawkins with Gerard Kennedy. 8 Hot Rock Star is owned, trained, and driven by Roddy Gillis. That's the field for the afternoon's third. It's the Floyd Joe Collins Memorial Triactor Quinella Superfecta Win Play Show wagering. The post time for the third at 1:47 in just 4 minutes. Karen Hocko, phone the judges, stand please. Karen Hocko, phone the judges. Thank you.
the radio over here at the game.
3 minutes of post time to the afternoon's third race, and it's a field of 8 high-end condition pacers here at Northside to contest the third today. 3 entry Brother John is 3-1 on the morning line. It'll be our top selection. It's Randy Ghetto in the bike and co-owning with Bradley Ghetto, Susan McSween, and Wayne Hardy. Brother John was on top all the way in the Ferguson final last week till the top of the stretch in that fantastic stretch drive. Settled for 5th, but beaten just 2.5 lengths, charted 159 flat on the board in 8 of 12 this season. Expect Brother John to be on the lead early in this one. We'll see if he has enough in the tank this week to go all the way. Accelerator currently is the favorite on the tote board at 390 and deserves a lot of respect. Has the rail today. Finished 6th in the Ferguson. He was about 3 wide at the 3/4. They were 6 wide turning for home. Just beaten 2.5 lengths, charted 59 flat. 2 starts back, 3rd, charted in 158. Draws better here today. You look at the chart line from June 29th, left off the rail and was a going-away winner for Redmond Doucette that day in 58 and 3. Greg Sparling should be able to work out a nice trip here behind 1 Accelerator this afternoon. For third, we'll go to the 7 Fex Education, and we're looking at a trip scenario here for this one, with Accelerator drawing inside if he were to leave well. Fex Education has good gate speed. Gerard Kennedy should have him pointed here from the back tier to get away well. Could see him sitting probably 2nd or 3rd, and we'll get a nice drafting trip. Has been in good form of late, the 12-year-old by Surlock, a win and 7 seconds from 12 starts this season. And for Superfecta players, we'll go to the 2 Classic Smiley. who had an incredible run of 5 straight here right up the class ladder back in May and June. Last 3 starts haven't been as good against the winners over, but draws inside here today, reunites with Mark Pazzarello, and was a victim of the Regent Street parking ticket last week. Had to settle for 6th, but chart at 2:01. Might be able to get away much better from the inside post today. Classic Smiley showing good gate speed here since coming to Northside this season. 3, 1, 7, 2 are my top 4 selections. Good luck with yours. It's final call for wagering here on race number 3. Starter calls the horses. It's post time for race number 3. Third race in the afternoon in the hands of the starter. It's post time. Afternoon stage, the Joe Collins Memorial Pace Field of 8 on gate, Accelerator on the rail, and Greg Sparling. Classic Smiley, Mark Pazzarello. Brother John, Randy Ghetto. Dusty Lane Royal, Ryan Campbell. Southwind Ricardo, Harold LeBlanc Jr. Pictonian Fancy Pass, Jerry Snow. Fex Education, Gerard Kennedy. Hot Rock Star, Roddy Gillis. Here they come. And there they go, off and pacing. Classic Smiley, Brother John, and Accelerator firing out into the turn. And Brother John's going to cross over early to lead it. Classic Smiley away second. Third from the rail is Accelerator. And then fourth around the turn, Fex Education. Hot Rockstar looks at it from fifth. Sixth at the inside to Dusty Lane Royal. Southwind Ricardo driving on there on the outside from seventh. And the early trailer is Pictonian Fancy Pass. Randy Ghetto, Brother John lead it down at the quarter, and it's up in 28 and 2. Classic Smiley's drafting along there second. Accelerator looks at it third. Fex Education at the inside fourth. Southwind Ricardo out all the way, continues to drive on there from fifth. Hot Rock Star shuffled back at the inside sixth. Dusty Lane Royal will be second over, and trailing the field, Pictonian Fancy Pass opening half mile. Brother John, the leader. Now Southwind Ricardo on the outside, the challenger. The half mile's up in 59 and 3. Classic Smiley at the insert. Nowhere to go for Fex Education 5th. Dusty Lane Royal might have to look 3-eye there from 6th. Then Hot Rock Stir to the Odor Flow 7th. And Victorian Fancy Pass trails Brother John the leader at 3/4. Classic Smiley just a length and a half back there second. Southwind Ricardo the outside third. 3 wide fourth is Dusty Lane Royal. Accelerator needs a way out from 5th. 130 down at 3/4. Brother John, Classic Smiley out of the pocket now and on to challenge. And if Accelerator can find a way out, he could win the danger third. Brother John, Classic Smiley, Accelerator down the center. Sperling field room late, and he's on to pick up the pieces and win it. Brother John second. Classic Smiley finishes third, 2 minutes, 1/5. Third race this afternoon is the Floyd Joe Collins Memorial Pace. Joe Collins passed away on December 4th, 2017. He was a successful businessman, owning a trucking and backhoe company on the Northside for many years. As a father of 12, he was also a very busy man. He drove the starting gate at Tartan Downs and Northside Downs for many years. Joe owned several horses over the years, including the good trotter Nickway Joe, Jitty, and Donna Ross, to name a few. A huge supporter of hockey and horses, he was always there to lend a helping hand. Joe was a great man and a great influence in our community, and he is greatly missed by his family and many friends. And many of those are in the winner's circle here today in the afternoon's third to pay tribute in the Joe Collins Memorial Pace. And Accelerator is back in that third race winner circle. The Joe Collins Memorial Pace winner, 6-year-old based stallion by Driven to Win out of the Grin from Ear to Ear Dam. KG Affair. Owned and trained by Robert Blanchard Halley Center, was a patient. Greg Sparling steer sat in all the way before finding racing room in the stretch drive to get Accelerator his 4th win here in 2019 and the Pacer's 17th lifetime victory. 2 minutes and 1/5. Accelerator in the Joe Collins Memorial here in the third. third race is now official. Accelerator, the race winner. Classic Smiley third. Brother John was second. Dusty Lane Royal fourth. Southwind Ricardo fifth. Pictonian Fancy Pass eighth. Fex Education sixth. Hot Rock Star finished seventh. Fractions were 28 and 2, 59 and 3, 129 and 3. A mile of 2 minutes 1/5 for one Accelerator. Top of the card, it's 132, 458, 6th and 7 on the bottom. Accelerator at 520, 390 and 230. Brother John 240 and 210. Classic Smiley $2.50 to show. 1331 Quinella 790. 132 Try 3360. Superfecta 1324 $61.95. Fourth race is up next. Post time is in 10 minutes. Setter calls the horses. It's post time for race number 3. Third race in the afternoon in the hands of the starter. It's post time. Afternoon thirds, the Joe Collins Memorial Pace Field of 8 on gate. Accelerator on the rail and Greg Sparling. Classic Smiley Mark Pazzarella. Brother John Randy Ghetto. Dusty Lane Royal Ryan Campbell. Southwind Ricardo Harold LeBron Jr. Pictonian Fancy Pass Jerry Snow. Fex Education Gerard Kennedy. Hot Rock Star Roddy Gillis. Here they come. And there they go off and pacing. Classic Smiley, Brother John, and Accelerator firing out into the turn. And Brother John's going to cross over early to lead it. Classic Smiley away second. Third from the rail is Accelerator. Then fourth around the turn, Fex Education. Hot Rock Star looks at it from fifth. Sixth at the inside to Dusty Lane Royal. Southwind Ricardo driving on there on the outside from seventh. And the early trailer is Pictonian Fancy Pass. Randy Ghetto, Brother John lead it down at the quarter, and it's up in 28 and 2. Classic Smiley's drafting along there second. Accelerator looks at it third. Fex Education at the inside fourth. Southwind Ricardo out all the way, continues to drive on there from fifth. Hot Rock Star shuffled back at the inside sixth. Dusty Lane Royal will be second over, and trailing the field, Pictonian Fancy Pass opening half mile. Brother John, the leader. Now Southwind Ricardo on the outside, the challenger. The half mile's up in 59 and 3. Classic Smiley at the inside. Accelerator needs racing home fourth. Nowhere to go for Fex Education fifth. Dusty Lane Royal might have to look 3-eye there from sixth. Then Hot Rock Star to the overflow seventh. And Victorian Fancy Pass trails Brother John the leader at 3/4. Classic Smiley just a length and a half back there second. Southwind Ricardo outside third. 3 wide fourth is Dusty Lane Royal. Accelerator needs a way out from fifth. 130 down at 3/4. Brother John, Classic Smiley out of the pocket now and on to challenge. And if Accelerator can find a way out, he could win the danger third. Brother John, Classic Smiley, Accelerator down the center. Sparling failed room late, and he's on to pick up the pieces and win it. Brother John second. Classic Smiley finishes third. 2 minutes, 1/5. Just a reminder, following today's card here at Northside, we take a 2-week break for the annual Cape Breton Farmers Exhibition, so harness racing action will return here at Northside. 3 weeks from today, that will be on August 24th, and we're hosting the Atlantic Sire Stakes starting on the 24th for the next 3 weekends as we head into late August and early September. If you're looking for Atlantic Sire Stakes action prior to our 3-week break, then head up to Inverness Raceway tomorrow afternoon at 1:30. They host the Atlantic Sire Stakes as part of a 10-dash card. The 2-year-old Pacing Fillies are in town tomorrow at Inverness. Articulate Barb on 4th race post parade is owned and trained by Norm Finder. Ryan Campbell does the driving. 2 Misfit is owned, trained, and driven by Richie Barlock. Justin McKinnon owns, trains, and will drive 3 TM Delta Force. It's Lee Collins trained, Justin McKinnon owning and driving. 4 JMJ for owner trainer Willie Seymour. Driver is Harold LeBlanc Jr. 5 Windermere Bell is owned and trained by Richie Barlock. Greg Sparling this afternoon is in the bike. 6 Perfect Raider is owned, trained, and driven by John Barrington. 7 Windermere Renee. Danny Campbell owns, trains, and will do the driving. 8 Sunny Beach rounds out the field for owner Joseph Lewis, trainer Heather Hawkins, and driver Gerard Kennedy. Afternoon's 4th features Triactor, Exactor, Superfecta, Pick 4 wagering here on track at the Downs, along with Win Play Show wagering, with post time to the 4th 2:07 in just 3 minutes. Just a couple of minutes to post time to the afternoon's 4th race, and it's a field of 8 set to go postward here. 8 Sunny Beach, currently the talk of the tote board at $3 even. For owner Joseph Lewis, Heather Hawkins trains. It's Gerard Kennedy, the regular pilot. Sunny Beach has a couple of wins in his 3-year-old campaign. Hit the board in 9 of 11. Was 5th last week, beaten 3 3/4. Prior to that, second, 2 minutes 4/5. We'll have to work out a trip from the back tier here today, but should get well spotted. The 2-entry Misfits showing Gatesby in the past, so expect Sunny Beach to get away in mid-pack and look for an improvement off of last week's 5th place finish. Currently got the backing of the public here as the favorite with 1 minute to post. 4 J&J was 5-2 on the morning line and took a week off last week. Drops down in class from the non-winners of 480 to the non-winners of 350. 14-year-old by Ram Barron's been a solid campaigner here at the Downs over the years. 2 seconds and a third from 8 starts. Certainly in the mix here today with the class drop, and we'll see how he responds after a 2-week layoff today. 5 Windermere Bell for third is a long shot play here to round out your triactors. Greg Sparling picks up the drive. Owner-trainer Richie Barlock has opted to drive 2. Misfit. Greg's been on a bit of a roll. He had a win there with Accelerator in today's 3rd race, and has been driving well the past few weeks here. A winner as well last week with Rocky Western. We'll see how aggressive he is with Windermere Bell today. She's got a 2nd and a 3rd from 10 starts, but could blow up a triactor should she be part of it here today. Superfecta players, One Articulate Bird had a ground-saving trip last week, but finished 4th. Good last quarter of 29-3, charted 2-2-1. She's got 2 seconds from 10, or 2/3, excuse me, from 10 starts. Back in the same class this week, but last week she started from outside post 6, and today she's got the whale and Ryan Campbell to try and work out a trip from the inside. 8-4-5-1. We're going to swing for the fences here with a couple of our plays in the afternoon's 4th race. Good luck with yours. Final call for wagering here on race number 4. Starter calls the horses. It's post time here for the 4th. Fourth race, a field of 8 on gate with Articulate Bird and Ryan Campbell, Misfit, Richie Barlock, TM Delta Force, Justin McKinnon, J&J, Harold LeBlanc Jr., Windermere Bell, Greg Sparling, Perfect Raider, John Barrington, Windermere Renee, Danny Campbell, Sunny Beach, Gerard Kennedy. Here they come. And there they go, off and pacing. Articulate Bird, Misfit, TM Delta Force, and Windermere Bell. They're going to be 3 wide there, heading to the opening 8th. Misfit leads TM Delta Force, the challenger on the outside 2nd. Articulate Bird away 3rd. Then 4th, and looking for a spot is a Windermere Bell. 5th at the inside to Windermere Renee. Then 6th, Sunny Beach, followed by J&J. And at the back trailing is a Perfect Raider. Justin McKinnon was perked to the quarter. The mare TM Delta Force finally made front 29 flat, opened it up, and she's going to be pressured early here. Round the turn for time 1. Articulate Bird underway. 3rd, Misfit. There goes Windermere Bell now to the second over fourth. J&J is underway inside sixth and looking to move out, and then Sunny Beach. And at the back trailing is a Perfect Raider. Just 3 stayed in and 5 have abandoned the pylons here through a 59 and 3 opening half mile put up by TM Delta Force. Articulate Burb, the challenger there, second. Through at the inside, Misfit. And then fourth. On the outside, Windermere Bell's looking 3 high. J&J from the back's 4 high. Windermere Renee between pacers. Sunny Beach is getting motivated from the back, and Perfect Raider got shuffled back the last. Articulate Burb taken over at 3/4 for Campbell. Windermere Bell now the outside second. 3/4 into 1. 31 flat. J&J a bit closer there from third. Then fourth, Windermere Renee. Round the turn, 3 wide into the stretch. Articulate Burb. Windermere Bell. J&J down the center, finding more now. J&J, Articulate Burb coming back at the inside. J&J, Articulate Burb, all very tight on the line. We are going to need a win picture for sure here in the fourth. Articulate Burb and J&J hit the line together. 2:03 flat. In that win photo, it's for J&J. Danny Campbell found the judges, please. Danny Campbell found the judges. There's J&J back in the fourth race. Winner circle, 14-year-old Brown Gelding by Ram Baron. Out of the signed and sealed Dam Choctaw. Owned and trained by Willie Seymour, Glace Bay, Harold LeBron Jr. in the bike. J&J's got a win in his final season at the races. In 2019, the Pacers racked up 37 lifetime wins. 2:03 flat. We've got a pair of 14-year-olds headed to the winner's circle today through 4 at Northside. This time it's J&J in the fourth for Harold LeBron Jr. Harold LeBlanc Jr., phone the judges too, please. Harold LeBlanc Jr., phone the judges. Fourth race is now official. Fourth race official, Articulate Barb the second, Miss Misfit finished seventh, TM Delta Force fourth, J&J the race winner, Windermere Bell third, Perfect Raider sixth, Windermere Renee fifth, Sunny Beach finished eighth, 29, 59 and 3, 131, 203 for 4 J&J. Top downs 274, 136, 5 then 8 on the bottom. J&J 590, 330, 320. Articulate Barb 380 and 410. Windermere Bell $9.50 to show. 401 Exactor at 1920. 415 Triactor 130.20. Superfecta carryover of $69.79 to the afternoon's fifth race, which is up next in 11 minutes. The horses, it's post time here for the fourth. Fourth race, field of 8 on gate with Articulate Barb and Ryan Campbell, Miss Misfit, Richie Barlock, TM Delta Force, Justin McKinnon, J&J, Harold LeBlanc Jr., Windermere Bell, Greg Sperling, Perfect Raider, John Barrington, Windermere Renee, Danny Campbell, Sunny Beach, Gerard Kennedy. Here they come. And there they go off and pacing. Articulate Bird, Misfit, TM Delta Force, and Windermere Bell. They're going to be 3 wide there heading to the opening 8th. Misfit leads TM Delta Force. The challenger on the outside second. Articulate Bird away third. Then fourth and looking for a spot is a Windermere Bell. Fifth at the inside to Windermere Renee. Then sixth Sunny Beach followed by J&J. And at the back trailing is a Perfect Raider. Justin McKinnon was parked to the quarter. The mare TM Delta Force finally made front 29 flat, opened it up, and she's going to be pressured early here. Around the turn for time 1, Articulate Barb underway. Third Misfit. There goes Windermere Bell now. To the outside to be second over fourth. J&J is underway there from fifth. Windermere Renee at the inside sixth and looking to move out, and then Sunny Beach. And at the back trailing is a Perfect Raider. Just 3 stayed in and 5 have abandoned the pylons here through a 59 and 3 opening half mile put up by TM Delta Force. Articulate Barb, the challenger there second. Through at the inside, Misfit. Then fourth on the outside of Windermere Bell is looking 3 high. J&J from the backs 4 high. Windermere Renee between pacers. Sunny Beach is getting motivated from the back, and Perfect Raider to shuffle back to last. Articulate Barb taken over in 3/4 for Campbell. Windermere Bell now the outside second. 3/4 into 1. 31 flat. J&J a bit closer there from third. Then fourth Windermere Renee. Round the turn, 3 wide into the stretch. Articulate Barb. Windermere Bell. J&J on the center, finding more now. J&J, Articulate Barb coming back at the inside. J&J, Articulate Barb, all very tight on the line. We are going to need a win picture for sure here in the fourth. Articulate Barb and J&J hit the line together. 203 flat. And photo from today's fourth available on the monitors. The Good Wife on fifth race post parade is owned, trained, and driven by Kevin Bailey. Chocolate Dip 2 for the Riley Farms Limited, trained by Claire McDonald. Kenny McDonald drives. The Fascinator 3 is owned, trained, and driven by Jack Ellsworth. For Pat's Pride, Greg Sparling drives. For owner trainer Warren Grant. 5 Private Paradise for owner Arden Mofford Sr., Arden Mofford Jr. trains with Mark Pazzarello. Send It Home Bella 6, Kenny Pazzarini in the bike for trainer George Delavalla and owner James McIntosh. 7 Beauty is Blind, Ratchford Stable. NS, or the owners, Dave Ratchford trains with Adam Link. 8 Spud Island Lucas rounds out the field for owner Greg Bailey, trainer Kevin Bailey, driver this afternoon Gerard Kennedy. That's the field for the afternoon's 5th. Triactor Quinella Superfecta carryover win place show agent. The post time at 2:31 in just 3 minutes. Just a couple of minutes to post time to the afternoon's 5th race. 2 Chocolate Dip, 350 on the tote board, 5-2 on the morning line. It's Kenny McDonald in the bike for trainer Claire McDonald. And the Riley Farms Limited of Summerside PEI, 2-time winner this season, the 4-year-old mare by Westward Ho Hanover. Shipping in today from Truro. We're going to put her on top. The chart lines look solid. The times look good here. If she can make the adjustment from Truro to Northside, and a good post to work with. We're going to use Chocolate Dip on top today in the afternoon's 5th. 5 Private Paradise is 4-1 on the morning line for the team of Arden Mofford Sr. and Jr. They've handed the lines over to Mark Pazzarello this afternoon. 5-year-old by Western Paradise. 3 seconds and a third from 12 starts. Might have to do it from off the pace. We'll go with the driver change angle here today and see if Private Paradise can get a bit of a wake-up call. Currently at 10.90, taking some money. For third 3, the Fascinator, 6-1 on the morning line, is a good chart line from last week here. Non-winners of 6:01, drops back down a bit in class today. Finished 5th, but was charted in 2:01 and 1. And post position draws have not been good for the Fascinator, so with a good post to work with here today, we'll look for a bit of a price to round out the Triactor. If you're playing a Superfecta, 4 Pat's Pride is always knocking on the door in this class, it would seem, with 1s, 2s, 3s, and 4s on the card. 6 in the top 8, or top 3 finishes, 6 of 8 here in 2019. Greg Sparling for owner-trainer Lauren Grant. 2, 5, 3, 4. One of my top 4 selections in the 5th. Good luck with yours. Final call for wagering on race number 5. Starter calls the horses. It's post time here for the 5th. Fifth race, the afternoon field of 8 on gate with the Good Wife on the rail for Kevin Bailey. Chocolate Dip, Kenny McDonald. The Fascinator, Jack Ellsworth. Pat's Pride, Greg Sperling. Private Paradise, Mark Pazzarello. Send It Home Della, Kenny Pazzarini. Beauty is Blind, Adam Link. Spud Island Lucas, Gerard Kennedy. Fifth race, top of the stretch. Here they come. And there they go off and pacing. The Good Wife at the inside and Pat's Pride down the center, both of them firing out into the turn. The Good Wife with rail control. Pat's Pride, though, driving up aggressively and battle on to the opening 8th here. Pat's Pride sticks a neck out in front. The Good Wife reluctantly is going to let him clear to the front. Chocolate Dip away 3rd. The Fascinator goes 4th. Beauty is Blind at the inside from 5th. Then 6th to Private Paradise. Send It Home Della looks at it from 7th, and Spud Island Lucas can see them off from back there in 8th. Kenny McDonald was not going to wait. There's no tapping the brakes here in the 5th today. After a 30-second flat opener, Chocolate Dip looks to take over around the turn for the first time. The Fascinator followed that cover, and now parked and forced to drive on there 2nd. Pat's Pride at the inside 3rd. The Good Wife looks at it from 4th. Beauty is Blind underway there 5th. Spud Island Lucas staying in from 6th. And 7th really out Private Paradise. And underway but trailing is Send It Home Della. Opening half mile for Chocolate Dip. 1 minute and 2/5. The Fascinator lives on the outside 2nd. Pat's Pride now a perfect spot. Pocket there 3rd. The Good Wife goes 4th. 5th. Beauty is Blind stalled 6th. Private Paradise have to look 3 wide there from 7th. And trailing in 8th but not out of it. Send It Home Della. Matching strides down at 3/4. Chocolate Dip at the inside. The Fascinator lives on there 2nd. Pat's Pride well spotted 3rd. The Good Wife into the mix 4th. 3/4 and 1:30. And 3, Chocolate Dip clings to the lead with 1/8 of a mile left to go. The Fascinator applying the pressure all the way and won't go away 2nd. Into the stretch then Pat's Pride. The Fascinator looks to take over. Chocolate Dip, Pat's Pride, Spud Island Lucas, the Fascinator. Oh, really tight on the line again. The Fascinator looking for the upset here against Chocolate Dip. Maybe Spud Island Lucas up the inside 3rd. 2-0, 1 and 3. Fascinator's return to the fifth race winner, Circle 8-year-old being here by Santana Blue Chip from the Real Desire Dam. Aquatic Lightning. Own train driven to victory by Jack Ellsworth. The mare's got her first win here in 2019, 12th lifetime. She was iron tough here today. Out from the quarter all the way to get to the winner's circle. The Fascinator and Ellsworth at 22.40 on the nose in the fifth. They win it in 2:01 and 3. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your final call for the afternoon's 50-50, but if you didn't get a ticket yet, you definitely want to get one. We're at $600 plus today for the afternoon's 50-50, but it's your final call here on track. Get them now. Fifth race now official. The Good Wife finished fifth. Chocolate Dip was second. The Fascinator, the race winner. Pat's Pride fourth. Private Paradise was sixth. Send It Home Della eighth. Beauty is Blind seventh. Spud Island Lucas finished third. 30, 1 minute 2/5, 1:30 and 3, and a mile of 2:01 and 3 for 3 the Fascinator. Top down, it's 5:21, 4:68. 7, then 3 on the bottom. The Fascinator at 22.40, 10.70 and 12.90. Chocolate Dip 3.30 and 2.10. And Spud Island Lucas $4.30 to show. 3.223 Quinella was 31.30. 3.28 Triactor 6.26.80. And a superfecta carryover of 163.88 to the afternoon sixth race, which is up next in 12 minutes. Starter calls the horses. It's post time here for the fifth. Fifth race, the afternoon field of 8 on gate with the Good Wife on the rail for Kevin Bailey. Chocolate Dip, Kenny McDonald. The Fascinator, Jack Ellsworth. Pat's Pride, Greg Sperling. Private Paradise, Mark Pazzarello. Send It Home Della, Kenny Pazzarini. Beauty is Blind, Adam Link. Spud Island Lucas, Gerard Kennedy. Fifth race, top of the stretch. Here they come. And there they go off and pacing. The Good Wife at the inside and Pat's Pride down the center, both of them firing out into the turn. The Good Wife with rail control. Pat's Pride, though, driving up aggressively and battle on to the opening eighth here. Pat's Pride sticks a neck out in front. The Good Wife reluctantly is going to let him clear to the front. Chocolate Dip away third. The Fascinator goes fourth. Beauty is Blind at the inside from fifth. Then sixth to Private Paradise. Send It Home Della looks at it from seventh, and Spud Island Lucas can see them off and back there in eighth. Kenny McDonald is not going to wait. There's no tapping the brakes here in the fifth today. After a 30-second flat opener, Chocolate Dip looks to take over around the turn for the first time. The Fascinator followed that cover, and now parked and forced to drive on there second. Pat's Pride at the inside third. The Good Wife looks at it from fourth. Beauty is Blind underway there fifth. Spud Island Lucas staying in from sixth. And seventh, newly out Private Paradise. And underway but trailing is Send It Home Della, opening half mile for Chocolate Dip. 1 minute and 2/5. The Fascinator lives on the outside second. Pat's Pride now a perfect spot in the pocket there third. The Good Wife goes fourth. Spud Island Lucas saving ground up the inside fifth. Beauty is Blind stalled sixth. Private Paradise have to look three wide there from seventh. And trailing in eighth but not out of it, Send It Home Della. Matching strides down at 3/4. Chocolate Dip at the inside. The Fascinator lives on there second. Pat's Pride well spotted third. The Good Wife into the mix fourth. 3/4 and 1:30. And 3, Chocolate Dip clings to the lead with an eighth of a mile left to go. The Fascinator applying the pressure all the way and won't go away second. Into the stretch then Pat's Pride. The Fascinator looks to take over. Chocolate Dip, Pat's Pride, Spud Island Lucas, the Fascinator. Oh, really tight on the line again. The Fascinator looking for the upset here against Chocolate Dip. Maybe Spud Island Lucas up the inside third. 2-0, 1 and 3. The Fascinators return to the fifth race winner. Win photo from the fifth available on the monitors. Six race entries on track for Post Parade. Putnam's Power won. Owner trained by Willie Seymour with Harold LeBlanc Jr. 2 Cowboy Gilles is owned by Jeff Lynch, trained by Tom Lynch with John Willie Beaton. Give It All 3. Gerard Kennedy drives for owner trainer Heather Hawkins. 4 Fleetwood Cam is owned by Ashley Crane, trained and driven by Jake Jacobs. 5 In the Studio is called by Norm Finder and Brent Bradbury. Norm Finder trains with Ryan Campbell. 6 I'm a Some Bunny is owned, trained and driven by Kevin Bailey. 7 Waterside Lucky rounds out the field for Joseph Bernie and Ian McNeil, with Ian McNeil training and Kerry Romeo doing the driving. That's the field for the afternoon. 6th, Triactor Exactor Superfecta Carryover Win Place Show Wagering. The post time of 2:53 in 5 minutes. 3 minutes to post time of the afternoon's 6th race, field of 7, non-winners of 6:01 in their last 5. 390 on the tote board, 5-2 on the morning line. Our top selection is the one, Putnam's Power, 11-year-old brown going by Force of Life. Only Dream by Willie Seymour. Willie will look to double up here in the afternoon. Teams up with Harold LeBlanc Jr. on the veteran Putnam's Power. 46 lifetime wins. Comes in off a 5th place finish back on the 20th. Another one that had a week off last week. J&J was a winner earlier on the card with a similar scenario. Drops down in class from the non-winners of 9:01 to the non-winners of 6:01. Draws the rail today, and a ton of back class will have to go with one, Putnam's Power, here off the 2-week layoff to get the job done in the 6th. 2, Cowboy Gilles comes in off a 4th place finish in the same class here. John Willie Beaton's back in the bike with the team of Jeff and Tom Lynch. 2 starts back, came from 8th at the top of the stretch to finish 2nd. 7 top 3 finishes from 12 starts. Doesn't hit the winner's circle very often, just 3 wins in the last 2 years, but always seems to find a way to get into the ticket. 2, Cowboy Gilles to round out the exactor. 7, Northside Lucky, 3-1 on the morning line. 3rd last week for Carrie Romeo and trainer Ian McNeil, and back in the same class where she's finished 2nd and 3rd in her last 2 starts. Waterside Lucky to round out the triactor. Superfecta players, 4, Fleetwood Cam goes in off a 6th place finish in the non-winners of 7:65, so drops down in class today. A win in 2 seconds for the 12-year-old gelding, and his best time of the season, charted 2-1 last week, should be in the mix for anyone playing the Superfecta. 1, 2, 7, 4 are my top 4 selections. Good luck with yours. Final call for wagering here on race number 6. Starter calls the horses. It's post time here in the 6th. Sixth race in the afternoon, field of 7 on gate with Putnam's Power and Harold LeBlanc Jr., Cowboy Gilles, John Willie Beaton. Give it all, Gerard Kennedy, Fleetwood Cam, Jake Jacobs in the studio, Ryan Campbell. I'm a Son Bunny, Kevin Bailey, and Waterside Lucky for Carrie Romeo. Sixth race, top of the stretch. Here they come. And there they go off and pacing. Give it all down the center, firing into the turn. Putnam's Power away second. I'm a Son Bunny looking to cross over early 3rd, and now going to drive on here as they head towards the opening 8th in the studio, tucked away 4th. Then fifth, as they go to the backstretch for time one, is Waterside Lucky. Cowboy Joe looks at it from sixth. And the early trailer, back there seventh, is a Fleetwood Cam. So Kevin Bailey from post six cleared. Demir Imus some money on top down at the quarter. Give it all left well and relinquish that lead to sit second. 29-3. Opened it up. Putnam's Power looks at it third. In the studio sits fourth. Waterside Lucky's going to flush some cover there. Fifth now. Down at 3/8. Cowboy Joe might try to catch up with that front duo there from sixth. And Fleetwood Cam continues to see them off seventh. Round the turn for the first time. Opening half mile. They're headed there now. I'm somebody the leader. Putnam's Power the challenger. Give it all sits the pocket third. Waterside Lucky's on a helmet second over fourth. In the studios got a ground saving trip fifth. Cowboy Joe to the Yoder sixth, and Fleetwood Cam will have to sweep them from back there in seventh, opening half miles a minute, and 3/5. I'm somebody the leader going to 3/4. Putnam's Power just a half length away second. Waterside Lucky well spotted. She's looking three high there third. Give it all down at the inside fourth. Then Cowboy Joe way out wide fifth in the studio, and Fleetwood Cam trail at 3/4. Bailey calling on I'm somebody for more. 1:30-3. Putnam's Power between pacers there second. Waterside Lucky way wide third. Cowboy Joe might be dangerous fourth. Full wide into the stretch they come. Waterside Lucky down the center. Cowboy Joe, Putnam's Power in the studio. Cowboy Joe and Waterside Lucky. Cowboy Joe on the line might have got there for beating in the final strides over Waterside Lucky. In the studio looked to be third and 2-1-4. Cowboy Joe has returned to the sixth race. Winner circle, the 6-year-old Brown Gelding by Brandon's Cowboy. Is under the Pains to Reason, Damn Jill's Reason. Owned by Jeff Lynch, Christmas Island. Tom Lynch does the training. That's John Lilly Beaton in the bike to get Cowboy Joe his second win here in 2019 and the Pacers' 14th lifetime victory. 2-0-1-4. Cowboy Joe for John Lilly Beaton in the sixth. Sixth race is now official. Putnam's Power was fourth. Cowboy Jill, the race winner. Give It All sixth. Fleetwood Cam finished fifth. In the Studio third. I'm a Somebody seventh. Waterside Lucky finished second. 29 and 3, 1 minute and 3, 1:30 and 3, and a mile of 2:01 and 4 for 2 Cowboy Jill. Top down 4:16, 5:37, 2 on the bottom. Cowboy Jill at $13, 3:60 and 3:30. Waterside Lucky, 2:30 and 2:10. And in the Studio, $3.60 to show. 2-7 Exactor returned $36.80. The 275 Try, 141.10. And the $1 Superfecta 2751 at $545.25. Seventh race is up next. Post time in 11. Sixth race in the afternoon, field of 7 on gate with Putnam's Power and Harold LeBron Jr., Cowboy Jill, John Willie Beaton. Give It All, Gerard Kennedy, Fleetwood Cam, Jake Jacobs. In the Studio, Ryan Campbell. I'm a Somebody, Kevin Bailey, and Waterside Lucky for Kerry Romeo. Sixth race, top of the stretch. Here they come. And there they go off and pacing. Give It All down the center, firing into the turn. Putnam's Power away second. I'm a Somebody looking to cross over early third, and now going to drive on here as they head towards the opening eighth. In the Studio, tucked away fourth. And then fifth, as they go to the backstretch for time one, is Waterside Lucky. Cowboy Jill looks at it from sixth. And the early trailer back there seventh is a Fleetwood Cam. So Kevin Bailey from post 6 cleared. The mirror on the Somebody on top down at the quarter. Give It All left well and relinquished that lead to sit second. 29-3. Opened it up. Putnam's Power looks at it third. In the Studio sits fourth. Waterside Lucky's going to flush some cover there. Fifth now. Down at 3/8. Cowboy Jill might try to catch up with that front duo there from sixth. And Fleetwood Cam continues to see them off seventh. Round the turn for the first time. Opening half mile. They're headed there now. I'm a Somebody the leader. Putnam's Power the challenger. Give It All sits the pocket third. Waterside Lucky's on a helmet second over fourth. In the Studio's got a ground saving trip fifth. Cowboy Jill to the Yoder Flow sixth, and Fleetwood Cam will have to sweep them from back there in seventh, opening half miles a minute, and 3/5. I'm a Somebody the leader going to 3/4. Putnam's Power just a half length away second. Waterside Lucky well spotted. She's looking 3 high there third. At the inside fourth. Then Cowboy Jill Fleetwood Cam trail at 3/4. Bailey calling on I'm a Somebody for more at 1:30 and 3. Putnam's Power between pacers there second. Waterside Lucky way wide third. Cowboy Jill might be dangerous fourth. Full wide into the stretch they come. Waterside Lucky down the center. Cowboy Jill, Putnam's Power in the Studio. Cowboy Jill and Waterside Lucky. Cowboy Jill on the line might have got there for beating in the final strides over Waterside Lucky. In the Studio, look to be third. Is that the Pam's the reason, Dan Jill's reason. Owned by Jeff Lynch, Chris was on. One photo from today's 6th available on the monitors. Enters on track for post parade for the afternoon. 7th, it's a Nova Scotia stake. 2-year-old Pacing Colts, Camco. Why Not the One? Is owned and trained by Danny Campbell. Greg Sperling will do the driving. 2, Halmack Napoleon for the JTL Risk Stable. Ron Seymour Jr. trains. Red Medusa drives. 3, Harry G. is owned by Arlene and Chantel Gillis and Christina Gillis. Trained and driven by Paul Angel. 4, Woodmere Roll and Pop. Columba Noah Kerr and Fonzie McCackern. Claire McDonald training and driving. 5, Malicious Delicious is owned by Jackie Heffernan. Miles Heffernan Jr. trains. Miles Heffernan's in the bike. Six, Johnny Jack is owned and trained by Travis Campbell with John Willie Beaton. Tequila in Paradise, 7. Steve Morton is the owner. Dave Carey trains. Mark Pazzarello will catch drive. 8, Fernhill Encore rounds out the front. Cecil McCollum, trained and driven by Bernard McCollum. That's the field for the afternoon. 7th, Nova Scotia Stake 2-year-old Pacing Colts. The for purse $9,202. Triactor Quinella Superfecta win place show wagering with post time for the 7th at 3:13 in just 5 minutes. Just a couple minutes of post time to the afternoon 7th race. It's Nova Scotia Stake for 2-year-old Pacing Colts, and we got a full field of 8 to go behind the gate. 4, Woodmere Roll and Pop comes in as the 5-2 morning line choice, and currently 280, taking a lot of money on the tote board, and a good reason why. The 2-year-old gelding by Roll with it. Harry, the mere Shadow Dancers, got 2 wins in the second from 3 starts, and is off a win of 159 in the callback on July 28th. Claire McDonald training and driving for the team of Laura Kerr and Fonzie McCackern. I really like this 2-year-old in here, as does the rest of the public. Been razor sharp since debuting on July 11th at Summerside, and was just beaten that day by a half length with a closing quarter of 28 and 4/5. Woodmere, Roll, and Pop are top selection here in the 7th. 7 Tequila in Paradise comes in at 4-1 on the morning line. Trainer Dave Carey's going to hand the lines over to Mark Pazzarello this afternoon. We're going to look for Tequila in Paradise here to make a decent Quinella. 23.40 currently on the tote board. First time around the oval here. The 4th place finish in the Cowbeck in the same division as Woodmere, Roll, and Pop, beaten 7 lengths, but charted in 2 minutes and 3/5. Good closing quarters. And we'll see if Mark can work out a trip from the back tier with the Western Paradise colt for owner Steve Morton. For 3rd, 2 Halmack Napoleon finished 4th and was placed 3rd in his division of the Cowbeck. Charted in 2:01 and 2 was Walter Chevrolet that day for trainer Ron Seymour Jr. Halmack Napoleon has 2/3 from 2 starts in his first season at the races, so we'll call him for 3rd again here today with an inside post to work with. If you're playing the Superfecta, we'll go long and we'll go to the 8 Fernhill Encore, who was 7-2 on the morning line, but currently 97.30 long shot. This one 4th in his division of the Cowbeck, charted 2:01 and 2. Some good closing quarters on Fernhill Encore, who has a 2nd and a 3rd from 4 starts already this season. 4, 7, 2, 8. Our top 4 selections. Good luck with yours. Final call for wagering here on race number 7. Starters called the 2-year-olds. It's post time here for the 7th. Seventh race of the afternoon. It's the Nova Scotia State 2-year-old Pacing Colts purse, $9,202. Rail out, Camco, Why Not, and Greg Sperling. Halmack Napoleon, Redmond Doucette. Harry G, Paul Angel. Woodmere, Roll, and Pop, Claire McDonald. Malicious Delicious, Miles Heffernan. Johnny Jack, John Lily Beaton. Tequila in Paradise, Mark Pazzarello. Fernhill Encore for Bernard McCollum. 7th race, top of the stretch. Here they come. And there they go, off and pacing. 3 wide, they're leading out there into the turn. Camco, Why Not, down at the inside. Halmack Napoleon also leading there into the turn. And Woodmere, Roll, and Pop settled away 3rd. 4th as they go to the opening 8th is Tequila in Paradise. And then 5th away, Fernhill Encore. 6th as they go to the quarter, Malicious Delicious. Then Johnny Jack underway there 7th. And the early trailer is Harry G. Wow, the brakes were tapped early, and Claire said, not today. Woodmere, Roll and Pop on to clear the lead over Camco. Why not? 29-2 opened it up. Hal Napoleon sits third, round the turn fourth. Tequila in Paradise. Johnny Jack is underway early for Beaten Mare fifth. Sixth, the moving out Malicious Delicious. Then Fernhill Encore. And at the back trailing is Harry G. Opening half mile. Woodmere, Roll and Pop will have them there on a 2-length advantage on Camco. Why not? Third at the inside, Helmac Napoleon. Johnny Jack has advanced to fourth. 1 minute flat. Opening half mile. Tequila in Paradise at the inside fifth. Then Fernhill Encore. Malicious Delicious. And at the back trailing, Harry G. But Woodmere, Roll and Pop looks to run away and hide here. Going to 3/4. Claire's clear by 4. And she's looking for more. And finding it now. Camco Line out there second. Helmac Napoleon third. Tequila in Paradise found a way out fourth. 3 high, Fernhill Encore goes fifth. 1:30-2 for 3/4. It's Woodmere, Roll and Pop by about 6 with an 1/8 of a mile left to go now. Second is Helmac Napoleon. They're third, Tequila in Paradise. Way out wide comes Harry G. late into the stretch, but it's Woodmere, Roll and Pop easily here on the line for Claire to capture the Nova Scotia stake for 2-year-old Pacing Colts. Harry G. rallied from the clouds to be second. Helmac Napoleon at the inside third. 2 minutes, 3/5. Woodmere, Roll and Pop has returned to the 7th race winner circle. The 2-year-old Bay Gulling by Roll with it. Harry is over the Western Paradise Dam. Shadow Dancer, Columba Moore, Recur, and Fonzie McCachran. Claire McDonald trains and drives. Woodmere, Roll and Pop's rolled to 3 wins in a row here from 4 career starts, and now increases that bankroll this afternoon after winning the $9,202 Nova Scotia stake for 2-year-old Pacing Colts here in the 7th. Woodmere, Roll and Pop in 2 minutes and 3/5. Seventh race is now official. Camco, Why Not, finished seventh. Helmac Napoleon was third. Harry G second. Woodmere Roll and Pop, the race winner. Malicious Delicious was eighth. Johnny Jack sixth. Tequila in Paradise fifth. Fernhill Encore finished fourth. 29 and 2, 1 minute, 1:30 and 2, and a mile of 2 minutes and 3/5 for 4. Woodmere Roll and Pop. Top deal at 7-3-2, 1-8-6, 5 then 4 on the bottom. Woodmere Roll and Pop 290, 210 and 210. Harry G 510 and 360. And Helmac Napoleon $2.10 to show. 4-3-3-4 Quella was 73.70. 4-3-2 Triactor at 99.20. And the $1 Superfecta 4-3-2-8. It returned $387.50. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the afternoon's winning 50-50 number. It's for $729.50. That winning ticket number is 1967875. 1967875. You're going home with it's post time here for the 7th. Seventh race of the afternoon. It's the Nova Scotia Stake 2-year-old Pacing Colts purse, $9,202. Rail Out, Camco, Why Not, and Greg Sperling. Helmac Napoleon, Redmond Doucette. Harry G, Paul Angel. Woodmere Roll and Pop, Claire McDonald. Malicious Delicious, Miles Heffernan. Johnny Jack, John Lilly Beaton. Tequila in Paradise, Mark Pezzarello. Fernhill Encore for Bernard McCollum. Seventh race, top of the stretch. Here they come. And there they go off and pacing. 3 wide, they're leading out there into the turn. Camco, Why Not, down at the inside. Helmac Napoleon also leading there into the turn. And Woodmere Roll and Pop settled away third. Fourth as they go to the opening eighth is Tequila in Paradise. And then fifth away, Fernhill Encore. Sixth as they go to the quarter, Malicious Delicious. Then Johnny Jack underway there seventh. And the early trailer is Harry G. Wow, the brakes were tapped early, and Claire said, not today. Woodmere Roll and Pop on to clear the lead over Camco, Why Not. 29 and 2 opened it up. Helmac Napoleon sits third, round the turn fourth. Tequila in Paradise. Johnny Jack is underway early for beating near fifth. Sixth and moving out, Malicious Delicious. Then Fernhill Encore. And at the back trailing is Harry G opening half mile. Woodmere Roll and Pop will have them there on a 2-length advantage on Camco, Why Not. Third at the inside, Helmac Napoleon. Johnny Jack is advanced to fourth. 1 minute flat. Opening half mile. Tequila in Paradise at the inside, fifth. Then Fernhill Encore. Malicious Delicious. And at the back trailing, Harry G. But Woodmere Roll and Pop looks to run away and hide here. Going to 3/4. Claire's clear by 4. And she's looking for more. And finding it now. Camco, Why Not there second. Helmac Napoleon third. Tequila in Paradise found a way out fourth. 3 high, Fernhill Encore goes fifth. 1:30 and 2 for 3/4. It's Woodmere Roll and Pop by about 6 with an eighth of a mile left to go now. Second is Helmac Napoleon. They're third, Tequila in Paradise. Way out wide comes Harry G late into the stretch, but it's Woodmere Roll and Pop easily here on the line for Claire to capture the Nova Scotia Stake for 2-year-old Pacing Colts. Harry G rallied from the clouds to be second. Helmac Napoleon at the inside third. 2 minutes, 3/5. Ladies and gentlemen, we may have a correction on the official payout from the afternoon's 7th race. As we're working through the tote board here, the Superfecta and Pick 4 on-track payouts, we're going to have them for you here shortly. We did announce a Superfecta payout, and there may have been, that payout may have been posted wrong on the tote board. So if you have Pick 4 or Superfecta tickets from the afternoon's 7th race, please hold on to them, and we will have that announced shortly here, those official prices. Burnham Up Bears on 8th race post parade, owned and trained by Heather Hawkins with Gerard Kennedy. Wildcat Jet, the 2, Mark Pazzarello drives for owner-trainer Brian O'Donnell. Eastview Dexter 3 is owned and trained by Brian O'Donnell with Miles Heffernan. For Dream Fair V&D was leased to Heather Hawkins. Heather also does the training with John Willoughby. Mikey's Cowgirl 5 is owned and trained by Jimmy Struthers. Jamie Struthers does the driving, and we'll send out best wishes and congratulations to Jimmy and Gwen Struthers. They're celebrating their 58th anniversary upcoming on Monday. 6 Rocky Western rounds out the field. Greg Sperling drives this afternoon for trainer Joe Poyer and owner Joe Nearing. That's the field for the afternoon's 8th. It kicks off the late double, features Triactor Exactor Superfecta Win Place Show Wagering with post time at 3:34 in just 4 minutes. Winner of the afternoon's 50-50 is Nancy Stavert. Congratulations, Nancy. gentlemen, back to the afternoon 7th race. Actually, Superfecta payout, the $1 super of $387.50 was correct on the tote board. There's a carryover on the on-track pick 4. Pick 4 did not go this week. The carryover is $62.48, and that will be for the next live card of racing here in 3 weeks' time. Final call for wagering here on the 8th. 1 minute to post time, less than 1 to go. Starter calls the horses. It's post time. Here for the 8th. Eighth race of the afternoon, winners over field of 6 on gate from the railroad. It's Burnham Up Burr and Gerard Kennedy. Wildcat Jet, Mark Pezzaretto. Eastview Dexter, Miles Heffernan. Dream Fair, V&D, and John Willie Beaton. Nike's Cowgirl, Jamie Struthers. And Rocky Western on the outside for Greg Sparling. Eighth race of the afternoon, top of the stretch. Here they come. And there they go, off and pacing. Burnham Up Burr and Wildcat Jet, both firing out there into the turn. At the inside away third is Eastview Dexter. Then fourth to the opening eighth goes Dream Fair Van Dam. Nike's Cowgirl is tucked away fifth, and the early trailer back there in sixth is a Rocky Western. So they'll go in program order. We don't see that too often here at the Downs. One right back to six, Gerard Kennedy and Burnham Up Burr. Quarter pole leading on the pocket sitting a Wildcat Jet. Dream Fair Van Dam's underway early. First up there, third for Beaton. Eastview Dexter at the inside fourth. 28 and 4 opened it up. Nike's Cowgirl motioning to the outside fifth. She's going to be third over though around the turn as Eastview Dexter now has popped over the 4-hole. So 3 in and 3 out to the opening half mile. Burnham Up Burr, Dream Fair, Van Dam trying to take over there at the half. Wildcat Jet's a handful in the pocket third. Eastview Dexter well spotted second over fourth. Then fifth at the inside, a Rocky Western. Nike's Cowgirl's not going to wait. She's rolling 3 wide from the backfield there, sixth, as they go next to 3/4. Burnham Up Burr, the leader. Nike's Cowgirl now the challenger there, second. Wildcat Jet found a way out third between Pacers. Fourth and moving Eastview Dexter. Then Rocky Western. Dream Fair Van Dam trails. Wildcat Jet and Nike's Cowgirl do battle at 3/4 in 1:28 and 4. Eastview Dexter's on the scene here, third now. Eighth of a mile left to go. Wildcat Jet, Nike's Cowgirl, Eastview Dexter, 3 wide into the stretch. Wildcat Jet, Eastview Dexter's closing in here. Looking for the upset, Miles. Heffernan's got it. Eastview Dexter and the winner's over. Maybe Nike's Cowgirl over Wildcat Jet for second. 1:58 and 1. There's Eastview Dexter back in the 8th race. Winner, Circle 7-year-old Big Elling by Electric Stena, is from the Western Success Team. Handful of Success. Owned trained by Brian O'Donnell to Waterford. Miles Heffernan in the bike for the win this afternoon to get Eastview Dexter's 5th here in 2019. 19th lifetime, and Miley, you put a new mark on him as well today. 1:58 and 1 in the winner's over here in the 8th. Eastview Dexter upsets at 12:10 on the nose. Eighth race is now official. Burnham Up Burr was sixth. Wildcat Jet third. Eastview Dexter the winner. Dream Fear Van Dam fifth. Nike's Cowgirl second. Rocky Western finished fourth. 28 and 4, 58 and 2. 128 and 4, mile of 158 and 1. That's a new mark for 3. Eastview Dexter. Top down at 6-3-1, 5-2, 4 on the bottom. Eastview Dexter 12-10, 550 and 270. Nike's Cowgirl 550 and 270. And Wildcat Jet $2.40 to show. 3-5 exactor was $89.80. The 3-5-2 try, $150.70. And the $1 superfecta 3-5-2-6, it returned $209.25. Ninth and final for Saturday afternoon is up next. Post time in 10 minutes. Eighth race of the afternoon, winners over field of 6 on gate from the railroad. It's Burnham Up Burr and Gerard Kennedy. Wildcat Jet, Mark Pezzarello. Eastview Dexter, Miles Heffernan. Dream Fair, Van Dam, John Willie Beaton. Nike's Cowgirl, Jamie Struthers. And Rocky Western on the outside for Greg Sparling. Eighth race of the afternoon, top of the stretch. Here they come. And there they go, off and pacing. Burnham Up Burr and Wildcat Jet, both firing out there into the turn. At the inside of wave, third is Eastview Dexter. Then fourth to the opening eighth goes Dream Fair Van Dam. Nike's Cowgirl is tucked away fifth, and the early trailer back there in sixth is a Rocky Western. So they'll go in program order. We don't see that too often here at the Downs. One right back to 6, Gerard Kennedy and Burnham Up Burr. Quarter pole leading on the pocket singing a Wildcat Jet. Dream Fear Van Dam's underway early, first up there, third for Beaton. Eastview Dexter at the inside, fourth, 28 and 4 opened it up. Nike's Cowgirl motioning to the outside, fifth. She's going to be third over though around the turn as Eastview Dexter now has popped over the 4-hole. So 3 in and 3 out to the opening half mile. Burnham Up Burr, Dream Fair, Van Dam trying to take over there at the half. Wildcat Jet's a handful in the pocket, third. Eastview Dexter well spotted, second over, fourth. Then fifth at the inside of Rocky Western. Nike's Cowgirl's not going to wait. She's rolling 3 wide from the backfield there, sixth as they go next to 3/4. Burnham Up Burr the leader. Nike's Cowgirl now the challenger there, second. Wildcat Jet found a way out third between Pacers. Fourth and moving Eastview Dexter. Then Rocky Western. The Dream Fair Van Dam trails. Wildcat Jet and Nike's Cowgirl do battle at 3/4 in 128 and 4. Eastview Dexter's on the scene here, third now. Eighth of a mile left to go. Wildcat Jet, Nike's Cowgirl, Eastview Dexter, 3 wide into the stretch. Wildcat Jet, Eastview Dexter's closing in here. Looking for the upset. Miles Heffernan's got it. Eastview Dexter and the winner's over. Maybe Nike's Cowgirl over Wildcat Jet for second. 158 and 1. Laylock, ninth race post parade. It's Ryan Campbell for Irwin Cleaner and trainer Leonard McClellan. Did you see that? The two? All by Jamie Struthers. Jimmy Struthers does the training. Jamie Struthers drives. Pictonium Cyrus 3. Mark Pazzarello for Charlie O'Coin and James Hogan. Charlie O'Coin also trains. Zero Stress Nora 4 for Ron Carter, Lynn Crawford Carter. George Carter trains with Adam Link. Logan Swish 5. Kevin Bailey training and driving for owner John McDonald. 6 Western Scott is owned by Logan Laffin and Arlene Gillis. Duncan Gillis trains with Paul Angel. Sly Barron 7 owned by Joan Aaron, trained by Joey Porter. Joey Porter's in the bike. 8 Casimir Nunzio rounds out the field. Leslie Parker's the owner. Kerry Romeo training and driving. 9th and final for Saturday afternoon. Triactor Quinella Superfecta win place show agent with post time at 3:55 in 3 minutes. So final call at the windows here for race number 9. We'll close it out with a full field of 8 here on Saturday afternoon. We'll take a 3-week break. We're back on August 24th when we host the Atlantic Sire Stakes on the 24th. And we'll follow that up on the next couple of Saturdays with Atlantic Sire Stakes action as well. Elm Grove Lady Luck's off the rail and currently the favorite on the top board. Our top selection, Ryan Campbell for the team of Irwin Cleaner, Leonard McClellan. The mare was in the Ferguson Series. She finished second in her elimination, qualified for the final, and unfortunately finished 8th there, but only beaten 4.5 lengths, charted 59-2. 3 wins already on the season. Ryan Campbell's back in the bike this week. We think the mare with the drop in class here on the rail today will show up and get to the winner's circle. 4-0 Stress Nora, 7-2 on the morning line, 5th last week. We'll probably have to do it over land again, but she's been on the board in 8 of 10 this season. Ron Carter, Lynn Crawford Carter, and George Carter team up with driver Adam Link. For third, 8 Casimir Nunzio, debuted here last week in the same, actually the numbers of 981, drops down in class here today. Had an inside trip, but charted 2 minutes 3/5. Might get away a little bit closer to the front here today, and had some good chart lines coming in from Truro and Summerside. If you're playing the Superfecta 2, did you see that? To round it out, Jamie Struthers owning and driving for trainer Jimmy Struthers, a win in the second from 8 starts. The mare draws inside here today, could get a ground-saving trip. And although she finished 8th last week, drops down in class here today and does draw inside. She got shuffled back big time last week on the chart line. 1, 4, 8, 2 are top 4 selections. Good luck with yours. Final call for wagering here on race number 9. Starter calls the horses. It's post time here for the 9th. 9th race of the afternoon, field of 8 on gate to close it out. Elm Grove, Laylock and Ryan Campbell. Did you see that, Jamie Struthers? Pictonians, Cyrus, Mark Pazzarello. Zero Stress, Nor Adam Link. Logan's Wish, Kevin Bailey. Western Scott, Paul Angel. Sly Baron, Joe Boyer. Casimir Nunzio, Kerry Romeo. 9th race through the stretch. Here they come. And there they go, off and pacing. It's Elm Grove, Lady Luck. Did you see that? And Pictonians, Cyrus firing into the turn. Logan's Wish looks to cross over there to sit 4th in front of Sly Baron, who goes 5th. And then 6th around the turn, Casimir Nunzio, followed up by the early trailers, Zero Stress Nora. And at the back trailing is a Western Scott. Ryan Campbell's got the post-time favorite. He got the rail. He's got the lead. And he's going to issue the Regent Street parking ticket. We waited all day for it. It's come up in the 9th today, and 28 and 3 opened it up, and the message Campbell sent is clear. You don't have to go home, Pictonian Cyrus, but you can't stay here. Round the turn for the first time, Elm Grove Lady Luck fronts the field. Pictonian Cyrus will be wounded there second. Did you see that at the inside third? Sly Baron second over 4th. Logan's Wish at the inside 5th. Casimir Nunzio is underway 6th. Then Zero Stress Nora and Western Scott trails to pair it up, full in, full out, 58 and 4. Opening half mile, Elm Grove Lady Luck the leader by a length and a half now. Down to 3/4. Pictonian Cyrus lives on second. Did you see that? Needs racing room third. Sly Baron looks 3 high from 4th. Logan's Wish at the inside 5th. Casimir Nunzio wide 6th. Then Zero Stress Nora and Western Scott trails, but Elm Grove Lady Luck still there by a couple for Campbell at 3/4 in 1:29 and 3, and she's pulling a lane look at her go here. Eighth of a mile remaining, and Elm Grove Lady Luck is gone. Did you see that second? Slyborn, Casimir Nunzio, way out wide, Zero Stress Nora in the stretch. Elm Grove Lady Luck and a finale romp on the line to win it. Zero Stress Nora rallied up for the deuce. Three of them across the track here for third. 1:59 flat. Judges' inquiry here in today's ninth. We'll look at racing action at the 3/8, a possible pylon violation by by 2. Did you see that? Zero Stress Snorer to the test burn, please. Zero Stress Snorer to the test burn. Thank you. Elm Grove Lady Luck has returned to the ninth race winner circle. 5-year-old brown mare by Coast to Coast Yankees from the Cam Luck Dam. Elm Grove Cam Lady. Owned by Erwin Cleaner to Waterford. Leonard McClellan does the training. Ryan Campbell on the bike for the win. The mare picks up her fourth here in 2019 and 16th lifetime victory. 1:59 flat. Elm Grove Lady Luck and Campbell in the ninth. Ninth race official Elm Grove Lady Luck, the race winner. Did you see that? Finished fifth and was placed eighth for being inside three consecutive pylons at the 3/8. Pictonian Cyrus, eighth place, seventh. Zero Stress Nora, second. Logan's Wish, fourth. Western Scott, seventh place, sixth. Sly Baron, sixth place, fifth. Casimir Nunzio finished third. 28-3, 58-4, 129-3, and a mile of 159 flat for one Elm Grove Lady Luck. Top down, it's 1, 5 placed 8, 8 placed 7, 2, 4, 7 placed 6, 6 placed 5, 3 on the bottom. Elm Grove Lady Luck 440, 220, and 250. Zero Stress Nora 330 and 350. And Casimir Nunzio $3.90 to show. 1441 Quinella $6.70. The 3-1 daily double, it paid $19.50. 148 Triactor was $55.80. And the $1 Superfecta 1485 at $191.10. Total wager in the afternoon, $13,116. Racing action returns to Northside Downs 3 weeks from today on August 24th. First race post time set for 1 o'clock. From up top here at the Downs, track announcer Shane Ryan bidding you a safe journey home. Starter calls the horses. It's post time here for the ninth. Ninth race of the afternoon, field of 8 on gate to close it over. Elm Grove Lady Luck and Ryan Campbell. Did you see that, Jamie Struthers? Pictonian's Cyrus, Mark Pazzarello. Zero Stress Nora, Adam Link. Logan's Wish, Kevin Bailey. Western Scott, Paul Angel. Sly Baron, Joe Poyer. Casimir Nunzio, Kerry Romeo. Ninth race through the stretch. Here they come. And there they go off and pacing. It's Elm Grove Lady Luck. Did you see that? And Pictonians, Cyrus firing into the turn. Logan's Wish looks to cross over there to sit fourth in front of Sly Baron, who goes fifth. And then sixth around the turn, Casimir Nunzio, followed up by the early trailers, Zero Stress Nora. And at the back trailing is a Western Scott. Ryan Campbell's got the post-time favorite. He got the rail. He's got the lead. And he's going to issue the Regent Street parking ticket. We waited all day for it. It's come up in the ninth today, and 28-3 opened it up, and the message Campbell sent is clear. You don't have to go home, Pictonian Cyrus, but you can't stay here. Round the turn for the first time, Elm Grove Lady Luck fronts the field. Pictonian Cyrus will be winded there second. Did you see that at the inside third? Sly Baron second over fourth. Logan's Wish at the inside fifth. Casimir Nunzio is underway sixth. Then Zero Stress Nora and Western Scott trails to pair it up full in, full out, 58-4. Opening half mile, Elm Grove Lady Luck the leader by a length and a half now, down to 3/4. Pictonian Cyrus lives on second. Did you see that? He's racing in third. Sly Baron looks 3 high from fourth. Logan's Wish at the inside fifth. Casimir Nunzio wide sixth. Then Zero Stress Nora and Western Scott trails, but Elm Grove Lady Luck still there by a couple for Campbell at 3/4 in 129-3, and she's pulling away now. Look at her go here. Eighth of a mile remaining, and Elm Grove Lady Luck is gone. Did you see that second? Sly Baron, Casimir Nunzio, way out wide. Zero Stress Nora in the stretch. Elm Grove Lady Luck and a finale romp on the line to win it. Zero Stress Nora rallied up for the deuce. 3 of them across the track here for third. 159 flat. Coast to Coast Yankees from the Kamluk Dam.